The topic of our research is about the effects of a time constraint and a noise distraction on self-reported stress levels. We decided to do a study on stress because of the significant impact it has on daily life. Stress is known to cause heart disease, high blood pressure, chronic headaches, and other serious illnesses. Our group focused on two specific studies, one which linked time and stress together, and the other that looked at the relationship between distractions and stress. The first of our studies found significance in stress in college-age students when there was a perceived control of time. The second study reported that people who were given a task with a noise distraction performed worse and had higher stress levels than those who had no noise distraction. Since no study was found combining a noise distraction and a time constraint with stress, our group decided to look at this and use college-age students. We had 4 conditions in which 69 participants were placed. The 4 conditions were a time-only condition, a distraction-only condition, a combined time and distraction condition, and a control group. In the time-only condition, participants were subjected to a time constraint only and watched a stopwatch projected on the screen, while also being told by a researcher how much time was left to complete the task. In the distraction-only condition, participants listened to a noise distraction in the form of a movie clip coming from the adjacent room. In the time and noise distraction condition, participants were exposed to both a time constraint and a noise distraction. Our control group had no manipulations. Also, while in each condition the duration to complete the task was 5 minutes, those only in the time constraint only condition and the time constraint and noise distraction condition were actually told about having 5 minutes to complete the task. Each participant was given a random subject number ranging from 1 to 80 to ensure confidentiality and anonymity. We handed out the PSM-9 in each condition to get a baseline stress level for the participants. After answering the questions in the PSM-9, we handed out an impossible word search in which only 10 out of the 16 words were present in the puzzle. During the task is when the manipulation was enforced. After the task of manipulation, participants were asked again to take the PSM-9. The PSM-9 is a psychological stress measure gauge to predict baseline stress levels. Our hypothesis is that those in the condition of a time constraint and a noise distraction will report higher stress levels after the task of manipulation. The results of our study showed that there was no significant difference between stress level taken before the task and manipulation pre and stress level taken after the task and manipulation post. We could not support our hypothesis with these findings. However, we did further analysis by running a 2x2x2 ANOVA to get more specific main effect means for the conditions in pre and post, and found that there was a slight increase in stress levels from pre to post. It was just not a significant amount. In our study, we were limited by the sample size and thus limited by power. We also thought that our word search was not stress-inducing enough. Our study didn't show a significant difference in pre to post, but it did, however, find a small increase in post stress levels. While we found that for our specific study there were limitations, other researchers could replicate this study and find more significant results. Ways future research can improve our study is by having a larger sample size, inducing a more stressful task, and using more than 2 levels for each variable.